Today, I'm exposing the $10,000 California driver fine lies circulating across the USA. They lied in January, they lied in February, and now they're lying about March 1st. Look at this faceless channel, State of Now, getting 68K views by spreading pure fear, but they can't even answer their own audience. When a user named Dino Leon asked a real question about whether these are even actual laws, the channel just gave a bot-like reply saying, "Appreciate your feedback and thanks for watching," instead of giving a straight answer. It's all a scam. They won't show their faces because they know they're lying, and right now, I'm going to show you the actual proof. The $10,000 fine lie. Let's talk about the absolute biggest, most ridiculous lie these faceless channels are pushing right now. The terrifying $10,000 fine. You have probably seen the clickbait thumbnails popping up on your feed with massive red letters screaming, "One simple mistake will cost you $10,000 in California." Listen to me guys, this is 100% pure fake news. It is textbook fear-mongering designed to do absolutely nothing but panic you into watching their videos so they can collect ad revenue. Let's get real and look at the actual facts. If you are driving in California and you make a normal, everyday mistake, like going a little over the speed limit, rolling through a stop sign, or forgetting to renew your vehicle registration, you are not getting slapped with a 5-figure bill. According to the California DMV and state laws, a standard traffic ticket, even after you add up all those annoying state penalty assessments and court fees, usually lands somewhere between $200 and $500. It stings your wallet, sure, but a local traffic court is not going to bankrupt you overnight for a minor slip-up. So, where in the world are these scammers getting this crazy $10,000 number? Here is their dirty little trick. They take the absolute most extreme criminal edge cases and pretend they apply to everyday law-abiding drivers. The reality is, reaching a $10,000 financial hit involves serious, life-altering offenses. We are talking about getting a DUI, committing a severe hit and run, or racking up years of massive insurance hikes after multiple reckless driving convictions. That 10 grand actually includes private lawyer fees, mandatory court classes, and massive insurance premium spikes over a span of several years. It is not a single ticket handed to you by a highway patrol officer on the side of the freeway for a loud exhaust. They are deliberately taking worst-case criminal scenarios and packaging them as small, harmless mistakes, just to hack your emotions. It's a straight-up scam. They weaponize the real cost of a DUI to make you think you're going to lose your life savings over a regular speeding ticket. Don't fall for the hype, don't let them scare you, and definitely don't let these grifters profit off your anxiety. We pour hours of research into exposing these scams to protect your wallet, so please support our hard work by hitting subscribe. It's just one click for you, but it means everything to us. Instead of falling for the fear, drop a comment below with the craziest traffic myth you've heard recently, and I'll expose the truth. Finally, don't let the scammers win. Go watch my previous video right now to learn what is actually changing on the roads this year. The March 1st fake deadline. Alright, let's move on to the second massive red flag in this whole operation. The completely fabricated March 1st deadline. If you pay attention to these spam channels, you will notice a hilarious and predictable pattern. Back in January, they were screaming that the driving world was ending in January. When that didn't happen, they quietly pushed their little doomsday clock to February. Now, suddenly it's March 1st, run or lose everything forever. This is nothing but a classic cheap marketing trick to manufacture fake urgency and make you click out of pure panic. Let's look at reality for a second. In California, or anywhere in the USA for that matter, the DMV and the Highway Patrol do not just wake up one random Tuesday morning and decide to start handing out $10,000 fines for regular traffic stops. That is simply not how the government works. Laws have to go through a rigorous legislative process. They have to be debated, pass the state assembly, go through the Senate, and get signed by the governor. Yes, California has rolled out some new driving laws for 2026, like new rules for speed camera pilot programs in certain cities, but there is absolutely zero legislation dropping on March 1st that suddenly bankrupts an average driver for a simple mistake. It just does not exist. So, why do these faceless creators keep slapping specific dates on their thumbnails? Because a ticking clock hacks your brain. When they tell you that a catastrophic financial disaster is hitting on an exact date, it triggers your fight or flight response. You think, man, I need to watch this right now to protect my family and my wallet. You click the video, you watch their ads, and they get paid. They are literally monetizing your anxiety. When March 1st comes and goes, I guarantee you the sky will not fall. The police are not going to start confiscating your life savings over a broken taillight or an expired tag. Stop letting these grifters put a fake expiration date on your peace of mind. The overnight ruin for ignoring tickets. Now let's tackle another massive scare tactic these channels absolutely love to use. The idea that ignoring a ticket will cause your fine to multiply into thousands of dollars literally overnight. You have probably heard those dramatic AI voiceovers telling you that if you miss one single payment deadline or forget a court date, a basic $200 speeding ticket will instantly spiral into a financial nightmare that drains your bank account and ruins your entire life. They make it sound like the California court system operates like some predatory loan shark that compounds your debt by the hour. It is completely bogus, and it is designed to make you feel completely helpless and terrified. Let's be completely clear here. Ignoring a traffic ticket is a terrible idea, and you should never do it. But does it magically turn into a $10,000 disaster while you sleep? Absolutely not. Here is what actually happens under California law. If you fail to pay your ticket or fail to appear in traffic court, the state does not just start multiplying your base fine by 10. Instead, they hit you with what is called a civil assessment penalty. Under California law, the maximum penalty for this assessment is typically up to $300. Yes, adding a few $100 to your original ticket definitely hurts your wallet, but it is a very far cry from the thousands of dollars these fake videos are threatening you with. Will the DMV suspend your license eventually if you just keep ignoring the courts? Yes. Will the debt get sent to collections? Probably. But these are administrative processes that take time. The government sends you notices, they send warnings, and they give you multiple opportunities to set up payment plans or clear your name before the hammer drops. These fear-mongering channels completely skip over that reality. They want you to believe that one misplaced piece of mail means the police are coming to impound your car and drain your life savings the very next morning. It is a calculated lie. Pay your tickets, show up to court, and stop letting these scammers convince you that you are one mistake away from total ruin. Instant bankruptcy without insurance. Let's move on to point number 4, which I like to call Bina Insurance Foreign Bankrupt, or the myth of instant financial ruin. These scam channels absolutely love to tell you that if you get pulled over and you forgot to renew your car insurance, the state of California is going to immediately drain your bank account, garnish your wages, and take everything you own. The AI voiceovers on these videos are incredibly dramatic, warning you that one routine traffic stop without proof of insurance means thousands of dollars in fines right there on the spot. They desperately want you to believe that a simple oversight or a missed payment to your insurance company is an instant death sentence for your personal finances. Now let's talk about the actual reality. Is driving without insurance in California a bad idea? Yes, absolutely. It is illegal, it is risky, and you should always carry valid coverage. But if you get pulled over for speeding and you cannot produce proof of insurance, you are not getting a $10,000 bill handed to you through your car window. For a first-time offense, the base fine is actually pretty small, usually around $100 to $200. Once the court adds in all the state and county penalty assessments, your total out-of-pocket cost is going to be somewhere between $450 and $900. That is definitely a frustrating and expensive ticket, but it is absolutely not going to force you into bankruptcy overnight. So how do these fake news creators justify claiming you will lose tens of thousands of dollars? They are deliberately blending two completely different situations together. The only way you lose that kind of money without insurance is if you actually cause a major, catastrophic car accident, total someone else's brand new vehicle, or put another driver in the hospital. In that specific scenario, yes, you are personally liable for the damages. But these scammers are taking the absolute worst-case scenario of a massive crash and pretending it applies to a basic traffic stop where you just forgot your insurance card. It is a disgusting scare tactic designed to generate clicks. Do not buy into their lies. Old laws, new lies, the ultimate clickbait trick. Let's wrap this up with their favorite and most deceptive trick of all. Taking old laws and packaging them as brand new terrifying legislation. If you watch these clickbait videos all the way through, they eventually start listing the specific things that will supposedly get you these massive $10,000 fines and get your vehicle towed away. They talk about street racing, doing donuts in busy intersections, aggressive reckless driving, and bolting illegal, insanely loud modifications onto your car's exhaust system. And here is the crazy part, they are actually telling the truth about the penalties for those specific actions. If you get caught street racing or participating in an illegal sideshow in California, the Highway Patrol will absolutely impound your car, and you will definitely be facing thousands of dollars in court fines, lawyer fees, and massive insurance hikes. But here is the massive, unforgivable lie. Absolutely none of this is new. These faceless creators are slapping March 1st and new laws on their thumbnails to make you think the state legislature just passed a bunch of draconian rules overnight to secretly target everyday drivers. The truth is, California has been aggressively cracking down on street racing and illegal vehicle modifications for years. These laws have been actively on the books for a very long time. It is already illegal to drive recklessly. It is already illegal to run a straight-piped exhaust or illegally tuned emissions equipment. The scammers are literally just reading the existing California Vehicle Code, slapping a fake, urgent deadline on it, and selling it to you as breaking news to manufacture panic. It is the ultimate clickbait trick. They take a tiny sliver of truth, twist the context entirely, and use your natural fear of losing your hard-earned money to line their own pockets with YouTube ad revenue. Do not fall for this grift. Drive safe, make sure your tags are current, keep your insurance active, and stop letting these fake AI-generated channels terrorize you. If you want real, honest updates about the laws that actually affect your daily commute, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. I will always give you the straight facts, no fake panic, and absolutely no hidden agendas. So there you have it. The $10,000 fines, the March 1st doomsday deadline, and the instant bankruptcy threats are all part of a massive fear-mongering scam. These faceless channels are twisting old laws and exaggerating penalties just to steal your views and make a quick buck off your anxiety. Do not let their fake urgency trick you into a panic. Yes, driving recklessly or ignoring the courts will cost you money, but standard everyday mistakes will not ruin your life overnight. Stay insured, pay your tickets, and drive safe. For the actual truth without the fake panic, hit that subscribe button right now.